talking about why some homeowners don't have enough insurance to cover a disaster. That sounds like a disaster in itself, John. Welcome back to the program.
Yay, thanks for having me, Emilio. And yeah, it's something that is definitely a concern right now amongst a lot of the insurance carriers that we work with, and any client that is checking up on their insurance policy if they might have bought their home or signed up for insurance maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Inflation is possibly to blame for why some homeowners don't have enough insurance to cover a disaster. If you haven't in the last couple of years checked with your home insurance company and checked on the amount of coverage you have on your policy, you should definitely do that. I got some statistics here. There's an interesting article put out by Fox Business News the other day, and they said that over half of homeowners surveyed, 56%, said they hadn't reviewed their home insurance policy in the last year. And then among the 44% who did check their policy, most of them were unsure if their home's coverage limit was enough to cover their home's entire rebuild cost. And only 9% increased their coverage to account for inflation and rising costs in construction and materials. So overall, we've got a big potential problem here with a lot of folks that don't have enough insurance coverage. Now, I would say that it's one area where, yes, costs are going up, money's tight, but if you can afford to, this should be one of the first things that you're willing to spend a little extra money on, making sure you have the right insurance coverage, because the potential for loss is that much, like, exponentially greater. Whatever you're thinking the downsides are of the cost on spending money now to make sure you have the right insurance coverage, the downside is way worse for the potential of having, hundreds of thousands less than what you need for insurance. That means that most people don't really even have a great grasp of what their insurance coverage is and what means enough coverage. And all that means you should definitely, if you haven't in the last year, contact an insurance agent or your insurance agent and ask them to do a review and make sure that you have the right coverage on your policy. I would say that it's not that uncommon for folks to be able to get a much better coverage package with a new company and either have the same price or a small increase, or some folks even save money while getting more coverage. So overall, like, way more bang for your buck. But it's without a doubt worth checking to make sure you have the right coverage and keep your options open when it comes to your homeowner's insurance.